Afternoon, Harpoon. I hope everybody's having a great day. My day is a-okay. Let's see. Alright, so clipboard. Alright. Toxic teams. Alright, now the leadership email says that you should take an toxic team members. Alright, the leadership email that I read said you should take an empathetic approach to this. Now, for those y'all don't know what empathetic approach is, it's practicing empathy, understanding, or trying to understand or comprehend why this person is toxic. Alright. Now, I repeat, people should leave their personal business in the parking lot before they walk into the office, the building, somebody else's house, church, etc., etc., etc. Now, you might say, like, well, where do I take my toxicity to then? A counselor. All right. A lot of jobs, they have like human resources. You know what I'm saying, where you can find the help that you need. All right. Now, the thing about toxicity is, do not ignore it, because it only grows and then it festers and then it gets on everybody else, and then it just makes for a bad workplace or a house or wherever it goes. Toxicity is that negative energy that just grows and grows and grows, and then people feed into it, and then they join in the toxic battles, and then before you know it, you have like apocalypse on your hands. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, address the issue. If you have a toxic person that is in your presence, on your team, wherever it may be, you know what I'm saying, address the issue. Explain to them, this is not how we operate. Alright? What's the problem? Let's talk about this. You probably shouldn't do that. That probably won't, I might not be the expert to deal with this. You might want to talk to a counselor. But I am the expert in this work environment. And we like to keep the work environment, the climate, at a pace where everybody can produce without feeling the heat from toxicity that has nothing to do with them. People sometimes have like their significant others show up at work and then bring a bunch of drama, and it's like, whoa, dude, like, what are you doing? That's why a lot of companies will not hire couples because of toxicity. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, who do you know that works here? Like them? Oh no. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. It's like, people have to separate their personal from business. Now, my best advice for dealing with toxicity is that I have a no tolerance for it. No, that is not welcome here. Do you need to talk about something? All right, let's go in my office. Let's talk about it. Remember, commend people in public, reprimand them behind closed doors. All right. 2, learn how to ask better questions as leaders. When you graduate, elevate to being a leader, you cannot carry yourself as a follower. Alright, now granted, everybody follows somebody. Alright, and I really hate using the word leaders and followers, but these are not my words. I'm just relaying messages and giving my spin or my take on it. Alright, so a leader cannot be running around like a follower if they're the leader of the team. Alright, that's like, quarterback is not going to be following a receiver, dude. What are you talking about? Now granted, there's receivers that play like a quarterback. I get that. But the quarterback leads the team. So with that being said, you have to learn better questions to ask. You know what I'm saying? Do not ask questions that you was asking when you was part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions that are going to determine factors that are going to direct people in the right way, that are going to show them the right way to do things if they're doing it the wrong way. What questions am I talking about? It's all a case-by-case scenario. All right, like asking a person, what are you here for? You know what I'm saying? If you find a person not doing something or whatever, ask them what they're here for. What are you here for? They'll be like, well, I'm just here for money. Okay, well, check this out. If you're just here for money, The only way that you're going to increase your money is doing your job to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are at work for more than just money. They're there for the experience. They're there for you know, progression. You know what I'm saying? They're there for their family. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it be. Usually people that are just places just for money, they don't last too long because they will never make the money that they expect to make because they're not going to give what it takes to elevate. 3. Customer service is a very hard field to work in. It is. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the public is extremely hard. You have all these different egos. You have all these different requests. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I'm saying, you cannot please. You cannot please everybody, no matter how hard you try. You can bend over backwards, break your back, break your toe, and they still will not be happy. They'll be like, no, I need some more. I need this, I need that. Because some people are just, unfortunately, they're just evil like that. They want to see you fail because they will never succeed. So misery loves company. So what I'm saying is this right here. Customer service, you have to tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? You have to figure your customer out. And if you figure out that this customer is just one of those difficult people, then treat them accordingly. Do not spit in their face. Do not, you know what I'm saying, argue with these people. You know what I'm saying? Tell them they're right. Because it's a slogan out there that is the worst slogan on earth, that the customer is always right. No, the customer is not always right, but it's politics. And politics is not necessarily the truth. It's always business. It's business minded. You know what I'm saying? So, and what business minded is, it's a survival of the fittest. Meaning that, you know what I'm saying, without your business, you will not survive. So, you have to get, metaphorically speaking, smacked in the face and smile. And be like, yeah, no, you're absolutely right, sir. No, it's my bad. You're absolutely right. I am the worst person on earth. Is there anything that I can do for you? Would you like me to get my manager? This is over my head. You know, I do apologize. Let me grab my manager. Maybe he can fix this. You know, we want to retain you as a customer type of thing. Customer service, man. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? It's vital. It's vital in customer service to not put your feelings, get your feelings involved, because there's just some nasty people in the world. 4. Producing clear professional documents. All right, now this is funny because, you know, there's a lot of doctors, you know what I'm saying, who do not care about their penmanship. They're like, dude, I just went to school for 12 years, dude. Figure it out, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But documents, if you're writing it, you know, I was taught to write in ledgers when I was in the military. So I was taught to write all caps, as clear, you know what I'm saying, as possible. You know, because somebody has to come behind you and read, you know, what you're writing. Now, sometimes I write sloppy, depending on if my hand is feeling funny or not. You know, so sometimes my hand hurts, and I'm in a rush, or my brain is all over the place, and I'm just in a rush. But I'm the only one reading it. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I write pretty neat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people think it's small, but it is what it is. But you know, documents that if you know somebody's going to come behind you and read something, then it has to be legible. It's only going to make matters better. So I'm not a typer. You know what I'm saying? I do type, but I type horrible. All right, that's my Achilles heel when it comes to producing my media. It's typing. It takes forever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't necessarily get frustrated, but I do hate it. All right, and I'm just being honest. I don't hate much, but I hate typing. But so with that being said, things that can help your writing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think they teach cursive anymore in school. It's all caps. Make sure things is spaced you know what I'm saying, spaced, and it's legible, and that will only help you. 5. Uncovering problems that your team is keeping a secret. All right, people always like to sweep things under the rug. They like to keep secrets, especially from people that, and I put this in quotation marks, are their superior. All right. With that being said, you know what I'm saying, there's ways to relay messages, you know what I'm saying, if you're not trying to be that quote unquote snitch person, you know, which people put the wrong labels on things. Reporting is not snitching. Okay, snitching is you doing something bad and getting caught and then telling on everybody else, you know what I'm saying, because you got caught, type of thing. All right, reporting is, hey, this person over here is wanting me to do some, some things that I do not agree with. It's against my morals, you know what I'm saying, but you guys place this person as my superior. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying, or whatever, or relay a message. I used to work in a place, and the manager used to tell me that they would have me train people. All right, you know what I'm saying, and they stopped me training people because I'm extremely honest. You know what I'm saying. People would ask me questions, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna tell you straight up. All right, this place is a rough place to get, because they're coming to me with honest doubt on their face. Honesty, you know what I'm saying, and when a person comes to me with honesty, I can't help but be honest with them. So I would give them my breakdown, like, no, you're not gonna make that type of money here, you know what I'm saying, this is not that type of place. All right, no, you probably should stay away from that person. That person's a bully. You know what I'm saying. Check this out. This is how I navigate through this. All right, I ignore this, I put this here, I do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying? I wave at these people. I communicate with these people, because without these people, we have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. And people stopped me from training people because I was too honest about things, and they wanted to keep these people around because these people look good. And I'm like, no, looking good to you, you know what I'm saying, on the outside, somebody looking good or having the goods or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you're attracted to, is not going to help business work. What's going to help business work is a person that performs every day, no matter what they look like. All right, so keeping secrets, you know what I'm saying, when your team keeps secrets, you know what I'm saying, you have to listen more. All right, if you know that your team is keeping secrets and you see it, just pay attention. I promise you, if you pay attention, you will catch the drift, and then you wait until you can bang your gavel. All right, don't rush it. Do never rush a judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times it's people hiding behind the scenes that are pulling the strings. All right. 6. Water brings peace and tranquility. All right, even virtually. I tell people all the time that I used to go to the beach. All right, and not even to go sit on the beach. I would bike to the beach in the morning. All right. And when I lived in Pompano, I would bike to the beach in the morning just to stare at the ocean. 10-15 minutes. And then I'd bike back, get some iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts on the corner, take a shower, and then get back to work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. It would bring me peace to do that, just to see it, just to see the ocean, just to be peaceful. That does it for me. It might not do it for everybody, but it does it for me. It used to do it for me. You have to find what works for you to bring you peace. And a lot of people feel like bodies of water bring them peace. Even just looking at it or hearing it on your like some people listen to like those calming sounds or something like that, birds chirping, which that would be annoying to me, but hey, whatever. It's nature, I suppose. But water, like water, the waves and the ripples and the sounds and whatnot. Let's see. 8. The Burning Man Fest is stepping their game up. Alright, so apparently they're coming with an ice shelf which is modeled after the last ocean. Speaking of bodies of water, which is in Antarctica. Which is funny because I've never, I do research on things, but a lot of things just come my way. And Antarctica is such a big secret for some reason, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's something going on there, but that's none of my business. So maybe I'll do research on that one day. But Antarctica, the last ocean, look it up. Maybe if I have time later, I will look it up too to see what this ice shelf is. But from what I read, is the Burning Man Fest. All right, will be in Arizona, will be in California, and it will also be in, yes, you out here? Okay. You need anything? Or you good? Okay, well, have a safe trip. And also Detroit. It will also be in Detroit as well. All right, so final note of the day. If we don't show anyone, then we are free to write whatever we like. All right. Now, the thing about that is people snoop all the time, dude. Not Snoop Doggy Dogg, which is one of my favorite people on earth. All right. Not Snoop Doggy Dogg, but they was Snoopy. You know what I'm saying? And look at your stuff, and then they'll be like, get they butt all hurt over stuff that they was snooping to see. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, don't snoop to see something and get your butt hurt. You don't even know what it is. I could be talking about something else, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. You know, but that's what people do. Now, who said this? Either George Eliot or Allen Ginsberg. Either way it go. All right. It's America. We live in America. You're free to say whatever you like, whether a person likes it or not. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like something, even if you don't like a person's skin color, guess what? It's America. You can say whatever you like. Freedom of speech. Somebody died for that, and somebody fights for that every day. Afternoon, Harpoon. Have a great day.